This week on Sailing Lady Africa, we have to fix our car. We take a trip to the aquarium for Ricky's birthday, have a lovely Good Friday meal, and carry on with our cabinetry. What you doing?
Gotta change the spark plugs on this thing. This engine's such a mission, they sit under here. So I'm trying to avoid taking out the intake manifolds. I'm trying to take off what's on the sides just to get access in there. So hopefully I'll be able to. Give me an hour or so.
You think it's the spark plugs?
Yeah, I think it's definitely the spark plugs. They probably haven't been changed in a while. We'll see once they come out what they look like.
Tell people what happened.
With what?
I'm calling glug 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 glug.
That's most likely the spark plugs, because these cars take iridium plugs, which is like quite an expensive plug, but it lasts you like 90,000 kilometers. And the reason they do that is because it's a hell of a job to get to the spark plugs. So I take it the previous owner probably wouldn't have changed them. He would have just left them in and be like, no, too much work, too much money for the mechanic, so just leave them.
Well, Ricky is busy in the garage. I am making us some chow. Making Ricky's chicken with his favorite spice, aromat.
I've got a suicidal nut. And if you guys know what a suicidal nut is, that nut that the manufacturers put it in a place that you have to remove the back seats to get to the nut that's in the engine.
Short people problems. Ricky's using our generator as a step. Well, our old generator.
Now I've taken that off, and now I need to take that one off and that one off. So I need to take that cover off, and that's the valve covers. I need to take them off because the seals in there are gone. And the reason I'm doing this is because the mechanic said just to change the spark plugs would be 2,000 Rand, and that's like $200.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And that was without the spark plugs. And so he would have probably found this problem, and then we would have told him, okay, nope, that's another $200 for that now. It's like 11:30 at night, and we just finished with the car. So we ended up taking off the intake manifold, both cam covers, put it back down, sealed it, and so yeah, so the cam cover was leaking, not the seals that were gone, because that wasn't tightened down. So we tightened all of that, put the intake manifold back in.
For Ricky's birthday, we decided to pop by the aquarium. It was nice to see that most of the sea life at this aquarium were rescues. They sure live the good life. I even managed to get in a kiss.
Thank you, Bang. Kiss. Where's your nose? Where's your nose?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
You belong in the zoo.
Happy birthday, dear Ricky.
Bobby.
Happy birthday
to you.
There's a brownie. I made them for Poo-Poo. Ricky wanted to work on his birthday, so it was down to routering our countertops. We overfill the countertop edges with epoxy. When you go over it with a router, it allows for a flush, smooth finish. So both of our windows are just leaking, but as a temporary solution, we're just closing them up with some white silicone.
That's like the cheapest residential stuff. Make sure you get this if you want a temporary fix, because it comes off really easy and it's cheap. So we're just doing this, and once the whole boat's done and we're going to fit the new glasses, and we can just take this off, sand everything down nicely.
We managed to find one of our leaks on the top, so we siliconed her temporarily until we start painting the deck. Ricky then cut out our opening to put in our little trash can. We will also have a larger one. Nothing stops a true fisherman. So we have this little cutie who's visiting us here. It was our day off as it was Good Friday, so we had 2 cute visitors for the weekend. Ricky made his calamari with butter, peri-peri and garlic. It says Dorado, but it's calamari. We just use the packaging to defrost it. We also made a braai, aka barbecue, to grill our mahi-mahi. I had my favorite snack that my dad taught me to love, salty crackers and mussels.
So, got our 2 portions of dorado, or mahi-mahi, dolphin fish, whichever one you prefer. And we're just going plain and simple with these. Salt and pepper either side.
Some olive oil.
Some olive oil. One of my favorite things is these peppers, these green peppers on the braai. So we braaied it now, so just until it's like brownish, a few spots of black, doesn't matter. And peel it. Watch out not to burn yourself, because sometimes some of its water comes out from the inside and that's super hot. So what have we got?
So we got some lovely dorado. We got some green peppers. Some
calamari, man.
some woolies.
Don't say it's woolies, we cooked it ourselves.
Woolies. Salada de patata.
Yeah. Some potato salad.
Potato salad.
Some vino.
Some vino and
a candle.
So, though this video only comes out A week later. Happy Easter, everyone. Hope you guys had a good Easter. On our way to church. So hope you guys had a good one. It was back to work after the Easter weekend, building more bloody cabinetry. Ricky templated out our port-aft cabin cabinetry. What do you use to make these?
So this pipe is 75mm. And just stick it down, shift it away from the edges a bit. Right around. And obviously before that you draw your basic rectangle. You take a tape. Crucial thing is to take it from end to end and make sure that you got exactly the same dimensions, because that determines whether it's square or not. So 71, 71. So now you know it's a perfect rectangle. Put your corners in and then you cut them. And I cut the length ones with the circular blade, so it's more accurate. You see less of that. And I do the curves with the jigsaw, and then I bring the sander and I do it to all the edges right now.
So explain, why did we buy this hatch now, babe?
I'm thinking of all the areas where instruments and electronics and access areas like bulge pump places. I'm going to put these, so then you kind of know wherever you see one of these covers, you know that it's a place where you got access to pipes and all of that. So if someone's new on the boat or whatever, all of these panels will just basically say that, okay, find there's piping or whatever, or electronics or whatever behind there, so it's just easier to distinguish the difference between it. So you wouldn't want to open one of these to store your clothing basically. But yeah, it also just breaks it up a bit as opposed to everything being the same. And I quite like these, they're nice. They're inside. Although they say they're UV stable, I know that they do yellow after a while, but they're all inside, so they'll be wiped for pretty long.
Then it was time to cut it out. Ricky then templated out the openings for our electric panel and cut that out too. We could almost build another boat with all of the offcuts we have accumulated. Ricky and Moses started measuring and cutting the panel for our starboard aft cabin cabinetry. Then it was time to epoxy it all in. Ricky tried our new router bit on the cabinetry and was sanding down the uneven edges. Then it was time to template and cut out the opening for our stove. Once all the adjustments were made, it fits like a glove. Ricky was doing some epoxy fillets and then applying peel ply over them for a smooth finish. Our neighbor came to check up on us and make sure that we were still working hard. Thanks for watching. This week has been a very lengthy and tough week for us as cabinetry takes forever, so we appreciate you guys sticking it out with us. Please subscribe below if you haven't already and give us a big thumbs up.